Good morning, students. This is our last week of classes, so let's make the best out of it. In this lesson, you will be learning listening comprehension and cross-curricula. In this class, you will be able to improve your auditory skills by listening to a conversation. Relate art and math through geometric-like mosaics. Number 3, you will be able to describe your art using proper grammar. Elaborate an Escher's mosaic. Let's begin our class with our listening section on our books on page 296. Get your pencil or pen ready to listen to the conversation and start answering the activities.
Listening Comprehension 1.
Hey Mark, long time no see. So, summer vacation is coming. What do you have planned?
Well, Kelly, my family and I aren't going abroad this time because my Uncle David is staying with us in July.
How come? Is he taking extra courses at the local art school?
He has just graduated from the Fine Arts Academy, and now he and a couple of friends of his are organizing an artist's village in our town.
Artist's village? What do you mean?
It's a cultural event, which is like a temporary exhibition of different kinds of artistic works.
It sounds like fun.
Just wait for the best part. My uncle and other artists are also teaching different arts workshops.
Do you mean like painting, sculpture, and photography?
Well, those are examples of visual arts, but there are also performing arts such as theater, ballet, opera, cinema, and literary arts like poetry, playwriting, and novels.
The arts have many different branches. Is your uncle's organization teaching workshops on all of them?
Not really. Some workshops, however, are going to be terrific. Architecture, for instance, is going to be taught by creating sandcastles.
Really?
Yes, haven't I told you? My uncle's hobby is making sandcastles. He lives near the sea, so there is plenty of material available. Besides, as a future architect, he says that it is extremely useful to make building prototypes out of sand to see what they would look like and how functional they would be.
I see. But isn't making castles normally for kids?
It depends on the kind of castle you have in mind. Let me show you some pictures of the ones my uncle made for a contest last year.
Wow! These are amazing! Now, what are some other things people do at the artist's village?
To begin with, ballet and other kinds of dances are performed.
I'm not really a ballet kind of person, but I'd love to learn a modern kind of dance.
Then they are organizing a workshop that's perfect for you. Have you heard about Martha Graham?
Do you mean the celebrity who created modern dance? Didn't she invent a series of movements that help you to transmit your feelings on stage?
Exactly. Well, one of the organizers is fond of this kind of dance, so she is teaching students some basic movements. Then there will be practice classes so that all the participants can show their emotions while dancing on stage.
This is just great! You see, the thing that I dislike about ballet is having to remember complicated movements. I mean, when I am dancing, I love to wear my heart on my sleeve. And speaking of likes, what workshop are you taking?
Well, actually, I'm willing to sign up for as many workshops as I can. I'm definitely taking photography, filmmaking, and orchestra. Variety is the spice of life, after all.
If you were not able to finish the activities, play the conversation one more time and check your answers later. These are the answers to our listening section. If you need more time to check your answers, you can pause this video. We are halfway done with our class. Let's continue with the Crosscurricula section on page 307. Doing art with mathematics? It certainly sounds like art and mathematics have nothing in common. Nevertheless, some people manage to combine these two disciplines. There are musicians, for instance, who manage to write melodies using mathematical formulas. There are also people who try to do art with mathematics. One of them is the Dutch architect Maurits Cornelis Escher. He became internationally famous by creating terrific mosaics using geometrical shapes. His mosaics were based on colors and their absence. He also used symmetry and proportion. Let's look and wonder these Escher's mosaics. How are these mosaics different from the ones we are accustomed to seeing? Number 2. What do you think is the purpose of creating such mosaics? And our last question is, what technique did the artist use to make each of them? You can do it. Let's put the instructions to make an Escher-like mosaics in order. You can pause the video and check your answers later. Now we'll watch a video on how to make an Escher-like drawing following the steps from the previous exercise we just did. This is your last homework for your English class. You can use the video we just saw as an idea to do your homework. You'll do an Escher's mosaic using the steps found on page 307. You're going to need a bond paper, pencil, eraser, ruler, and a black marker. You can also search the internet for examples. At the back of your mosaic or under it, you'll write a 3-line paragraph describing your artwork. The total of points for this homework is 8 points. Due this Friday. Hope you enjoyed this lesson as much as I did. See you on tomorrow's English class. See you soon, raccoon. Stay safe.